Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, this is the third day of our painting project. As you recall last time, we got the two coats of the main green on the wall and basically went around the upper edge of the crown molding and also down here on the floor around the baseboards to make sure that we got full coverage on the walls so that when we put the dark green color on the baseboards, there isn't any of a previous color shining through. You may recall that before we started this, there was actually part of the old color kind of sticking through a little bit because they kind of were sloppy in the paint job. I wanted to make sure that didn't happen this time. So like I said in the last video, I actually overlapped a little bit with the light green color on the crown molding and also on the baseboards, so that when I do proper coverage on the crown molding with the dark green color, that there won't be any other colors shining through. So this has had plenty of time now to dry. I'm going to start going around the room with a brush and putting the dark green color on the crown molding and baseboards, and we should be pretty close to being done with this project. Also want to get the trim around the doors and all that fun stuff, and that's all part of the excitement. So I'll catch up with you in a little bit when I'll show you what it looks like. All right, some time has passed by and we got the first coat, actually the second coat on the crown molding, because it took quite a while to make it all the way around the room. So by the time I got all the way around, it just kind of made sense to go around again and kind of clean up the areas that needed a little second coat. So I've been around the crown molding twice. Got to do a little bit of cleanup on the edges, but that's always kind of the way that works. I've also gotten the first coat on the baseboards, but I definitely need to go through and do a second coat on that. So we're going to let this dry for a little while, and we'll come back and we'll do a little bit more. And then, like I said, I got to clean up some of the lines here. You always have a little bit of overlap, so you have to kind of go and clean up, so go over with a little bit of the light green again and clean that up. But this is coming along nice, and you're kind of getting the idea what this is going to look like in the end. So I think I'll take a little break now, maybe go get something to eat, and we'll pick this up a little later. See you then. All right, I've spent a number of hours in here cleaning up the lines, doing double takes on the paint just to make sure we're all filled up and all the spaces are filled. There's no light spots shining through any of that. I think the room looks pretty good. I got to do a little bit more in here, but I think I can do the rest of it after I get the stuff in here. It's kind of getting late in the day right now, so I kind of want to get the room back together because I got to go back to work tomorrow, and I'd really like to have my room functioning so I can sleep in here tonight. I've been sleeping in the guest room for the last couple nights, and that's fine, but I want to be back in my own bed. So like I said, I'm going to finish this off kind of gradually over the next few days, but I think we're 99.9% there. I'm happy with how it turned out. I got to admit, when I put the green on initially, the dark green, I was a little concerned that it wasn't going to look as good as I'd hoped it did. And honestly, it started out a little lighter color, but when it dried, it kind of came this darker color, and I think it really kind of pops. So it looks good in here. And like I said, I'm gonna put the room back together and let's see what it looks like. I'll catch up with you in a bit. All right, I've basically got the room put back together somewhat. It isn't complete, but it's complete enough that I can, sleep in here tonight, and it can hold until next weekend. We'll finish this thing off. I got more stuff to bring in here. I got to reload all the books in the shelves. I got to hang some stuff on the walls. So I think that will be what we'll continue on with our video next time. But you can see this looks pretty nice in here. I'm happy with this. You may not necessarily agree with my colors, but that's okay. This isn't a vlog about picking colors for your house. You get to do that. You get to decide what's right for you. I picked what I thought worked well for me, and I'm actually happy with the results. So there you go. That's, I think, all that I have for today. So tune in next time, and I will show you how we put this all back together and make it into a complete living space. Now, like I said, it's to the point now where I could knock off for the night and have the bed ready to sleep in tonight and keep me going through the next work week. So anyway, that's all that I have for today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night. Oh, by the way, it's raining out right now. Temperature's dropping quickly. It was in the probably mid-50s today. It's upper 30s right now. It's supposed to get into the 20s, and this is supposed to turn into a winter storm tonight and tomorrow. Supposed to get some snow and some sleet, and should be kind of interesting. So I don't know. I'm kind of sad that I have to go to work and miss all this, but you know what? That's what happens. Who knows though? Maybe they'll call in and say, hey, don't come in today. The roads are going to be too dangerous. But I don't know. Can't really count on that. It's not supposed to be a real big storm. They're saying maybe half an inch of snow if we get anything. That's likely to just be something that'll melt away real quick. But you know what? It's another one of the reasons I love living in Texas.